Good morning and welcome to Ma'am Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Jan.
And I'm Anna. And today we're going to do a I Love Lucy kind of episode. Things that annoy us. Go ahead, Kathy, take it away.
Nothing annoys me. I'm easygoing. Okay, so these are things I found, like the top things that annoy us that other people do. Okay?
Oh,
One is jittery legs. You know when you sit next to someone and their legs are like
I'm doing right this minute.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just someone that has like a nervous thing or they're just full of energy or I don't know.
Yeah.
No? Doesn't bug you?
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm the one with the jittery legs, so no, it doesn't annoy me.
I've never noticed you have jittery legs.
I'm very hyper.
Yeah, but I've never noticed that.
no, hyper. No, Kathy is hyper.
Yeah, Anna, you're not hyper.
No way. No way.
You're busy. You're more of like busy. You're not hyper.
Yeah.
Lately, I'm not too hyper either. Okay, this is one of my top eating noisily. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
I could be sitting there and
Yeah.
we'll sit down and Steve will not be paying attention to what he's eating. He'll just start to eat. And all I do is look at him and he knows. Or if we all remember our colleague when we used to have lunch upstairs and the tortilla chips, I thought I was going to kill the guy. What, Anna?
You used to get upset with that, I remember.
Oh, just like finish your
So annoying. I don't want to hear or see what you're eating.
Right. Close your mouth.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it or see it.
Okay, what about, and I know a couple people that do this, close talking. When they're talking to you, they get a little bit too in your
I don't like anybody that gets too close to me. I
Well, we
don't
know
like
that.
personal space, and it's a little bit larger than most people.
I just back up. You know, I don't want you in my face.
And then they follow you.
Yeah. Right.
What about, I don't like this one either, especially when we worked at junior high, all these kids, knuckle cracking. I can't stand people.
That a
Or-
lot.
Any kind of joint cracking, like
Yeah, the head.
I
Yeah.
hate it. I hate
What about
it.
you, Anna?
You know, I remember the kids being in my office and they would do that. They would go like this, you know,
Yeah.
and I would tell them, you know, that cannot possibly be good for you. But they did it all the time. It didn't annoy me and worried me more than annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would feel. Isn't that what chiropractors do? Is crack your bones or whatever?
Well,
I
they
don't know.
also can just manipulate without cracking. Okay, another one that another colleague used to do, and he did it because it irritated me, Mr. Patterson, pen clicking. He would just, you remember that? He would do it just to like piss me off. Like he knew it irritated me and he would just keep doing it.
Don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I'd noticed that one.
Okay,
Now
what about,
that you mention it, I will.
since
Now you mention
other people's phone calls, like when you are standing in line, you're in the elevator somewhere close and they're on their phone.
Doesn't bother me.
it. Once again, I don't want to hear your conversation.
Right. Elevators are the worst.
And people, when they're doing that, are always speaking louder than normal.
Right.
For whatever reason. I guess it's so we can all hear them better. I don't know.
Oh, or in a doctor's office, in the waiting room somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah,
If I get a call or something, I leave.
just step outside.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Or else I deny the call. And so
Anna's just sitting pretty down there.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, what's the difference between that and two people talking to each other next to you? It doesn't bother me.
No, because
well, A, because they talk louder,
yeah.
and B, it's oftentimes when they're right in the front of the line and the checker is trying to, talk to them and they're on their phone. I saw somebody one time on their phone go and do this to the checker. Oh, wait a minute. Really?
Or they put them on speaker.
Oh, that's
You're hearing both of the conversations. It's just rude. It's just rude. Okay. What about when you talk to someone and they're not making eye contact? They're just kind of doing something else and they're not looking at you when you talk to them.
Well, that's all we ever saw in junior high school.
But I mean, in general, if I'm talking to someone, I would like them to be like making eye contact. So I feel like
Not doing that.
Kathy likes active listening.
I do too.
Well, sometimes I'll talk to my husband and he's like this on his phone and I'll say something. He goes, I'm listening. I'm like, no, you're not. You're on your phone as I'm looking at my phone.
That's a man thing, though. I think
Oh.
most men, like my husband will be reading or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll speak to him and I go, are you listening? He goes, yeah, I can hear you. Of course, most of the time he just turns it out.
He pretends.
Mhm.
Okay,
So that's
here's two more. When someone takes food off your plate, like if you're all sitting at a restaurant or even anywhere, someone takes their fork and takes food off your plate.
I don't mind that.
It depends. You didn't like when Jay did that.
No, Jay, he doesn't like it when I do it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it at all, but he can't stand it when somebody, even me, you know, I'll take a French fry or something. It's like, do it.
I think it depends on who it is, right? The kind of relationship you have. I mean, my sister and I share food all the time now. She says, oh, let me have some, you know, and I'll put it on her plate, but I don't care. It's fine.
Last one, and Anna, we already talked about this, Jen and I did earlier. When someone corrects your grammar or someone says something and you want to correct theirs, it's like you can't even hear what they're saying because you want to, right? So you know that one too. All you're thinking about is the word, or if it's written and they want you to read something, it's like, that's all I see.
You know what amazes me about that? So many people, I see this online all the time. It can be an actual article that a company has written or just a blurb or whatever. People use the poorest grammar. It drives me. And it's like, I don't want to pay attention. You can't even speak English. I don't want to pay attention to what you're saying.
So I once was having a pretty serious argument. I wasn't upset. The other person was pretty upset. And they said something and they used quick instead of quickly. Mm-hmm. I remember that. The person was upset and I couldn't stop myself. Quickly.
That's funny.
I think you and I, Anna, have done that to Kathy a couple of times.
Oh yeah, but Kathy's good at it, so she just makes a mistake once in a while. We all do. We all.
Thank you.
It's you really should control. I should control when I correct. You know.
Well, yeah, you can't. Sometimes it's really difficult. Like you don't want to correct your boss, right?
Yeah.
Although I did.
Thank you so much for joining us. What are the things that annoy you about other people? Let us know so we can share with the world. And thank you so much for joining us. Please don't forget to click those share and like buttons.
Be sure to subscribe to Ma'am Talks on YouTube.
And our website, www.mamtalks.com. And remember to keep embracing getting older with us.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.